Welcome everybody to Indianapolis as we get ready to continue the RACC season. Qualifying just about to go underway as we have race number 13 here at the Brickyard. It's going to be an interesting race. Yummy, retracting his statement from last week, is going to be racing tonight. See him there probably encouraging Bryce. Coma and Yummy will be running one-off schemes that look very nice. Very, very nice. Very excited, actually, for tonight. Home track. Been to this racetrack once in my life. Only once. Stream Road's not on. Not on. Can't forget that. See who is currently on track. Bryce is on track. That's who's on track. All right, Estonian had his lap, a 47.6. Just realized this is RACC. There we go. Bryce will be up next. Apparently, Ginty will not be doing a lap. He did one earlier. Maybe he will? Junior marked down a time for Ginty. It was a 47.1. And Bryce a 47.7. Coma up next. Leading the points. He'll be waiting until the chase starts up. I know that Como definitely wants to get that pole record, at least on the season, and I think of all time. Right now, he's only had 4 poles this season compared to Yummy's 5. Has a chance to tie Yummy in poles tonight. We'll see if he can get it done. Expecting a fast lap here. Be a 47.4. 2/10 faster than Estonian. As Krieger will be up next. Krieger currently 4th in the point standings. No poles this season. All right, Krieger looking to get his first pole this season. Comes across the line. 47.463. Very similar time to Coma. Up next, Morwam. The Aaron's Dream Machine. Oh, Morwam a little bit wobbly in turn 1, loses quite a bit of time. Oh, and what is he doing here in turn 2? Also a very awkward corner. You heard him on the throttle, off and on, off and on. Oh, and now he's pulling off. Oh, so we're enforcing taps. Did not know that. So walls will be enforced. So Morwam will not get a lap of Vento. Up next. Good 1 and 2 so far. Ooh, a little bit wide on turn 3. And is that going to count as a wall tap? Is he going to get told to come in? It has a same turn 4. Oh, able to keep it off the wall. They're going to let him come across the line. No, they won't. Ah. Pink will be up next. So far, looking really good for Pink. Pink no poles this season, looking for his first. Comes across the line, top of the board, a 47.413. Now that's if Ginty doesn't need to do another lap. If Ginty did his lap, then he's on pole by 3/10 as Nag is learning the racetrack. Oh, he is learning. And that will probably be the end of Nag's lap. Yummy up next, and here's his car. Kind of pairing with Coma here in RACC. Oh man. That was a huge lag spike. Okay, so Ginty's time is a 47. Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 47.7. .746. That'll put him in 5th place. So Pink with the pole. Then Coma, Krieger, Estonian, Ginty, Bryce. Where will Yummy get placed? Let's see. Yummy on the front straightaway comes across the line in 4th, a 47.6. That will be qualifying. Pink takes his first pole, according to, this is according to the stat sheet I'm looking at. Takes his first pole of the season. 47.413, just 1/100th faster than Coma. Congrats to Pink. It's another pull. Now Morwam. Oh, that's not good. Oh, dude, don't do that. That makes me think something's wrong with my stream. Don't put the loading icon in there. Nothing's wrong with my stream. So Morwam, Avento, and Nag will start at the back. That's if Nag is going to race. Currently experiencing a lot of lag issues. Kind of just stand around. Krieger is actually... Oh. He got punted into turn 1. Looks like we'll start to be lining up now. While we get lined up, let's take a look at the race analysis for tonight. 55 laps here at Indianapolis. Stages are 15, 15, and 25. Just double check that because I don't know if I quite believe it. Yep. 15, 15, 25, 138 miles. We're expecting the pit window to be within 20 to 30 laps. Of course, we've seen a lot of fuel saving happen this season. So I will not be surprised to see these drivers extend their fuel window even past that 30 laps. Pit speed 90 studs per second. As per usual here at these intermediates. We get ready. This is going to be an interesting race to watch. Passing will probably be non-existent. Of course, we will have to see. It's very much a one-liner racetrack. Stakes will be really the only reason we get to see any passes. We might see some side-by-side racing, but these cars, you know, even though I apparently know nothing about the setups, these cars don't really like to race side-by-side here at Indy. Very much comfortable one after another, but we'll have to watch and see. Everyone else gets lined up. Says we're gonna line up right here. Krieger's gonna need his car. Forgetting I never make that one. So again, as we get ready for the Brickyard 400, that's what it's called, here in Indianapolis. Pink's on the pole, Coma in second, Krieger in third. Looks like Morwam wants to be lined up in fourth, even though that is not where he is. As it looks like we might have an issue with Roblox. Uh-oh. And it looks like there is a possible issue with Roblox. So we might have to put this one on a delay. We will have to see everyone's still in the server just fine. But we're looking at the Roblox homepage right here. And as you can see, that's not very good. As we take a look at the good old down detector, it is not looking good as well. That is a big spike. So we're gonna have to wait and see if Roblox is gonna delay this race. But everyone's just now getting in their order. Pink, Coma, Krieger, Yummy, Estonian, Ginty, Bryce, Morwam, Avento, and Nag. Be your starting order for the race. Pink on pole, gets his first of the season. Como right behind, still leading the point standings now by quite the large margin. As Junior making sure he's all... I'm surprised he got into the game at all. All right, Junior making sure everybody is ready. He's back. Here's the countdown. And we are underway here at Indianapolis. It was a late start for Yummy on back. Pink's gonna go wide in turn one. Coma down to the inside will take the lead away. Oh, but Yummy, a freight train. Coma's gonna go into the wall. Krieger goes on by on the inside. They're 2x2 while they race pretty hard towards the back. Turn 3, Krieger with a good little dive is gonna go up the racetrack, tag the apron, keeps the lead. Yummy up the second place. Coma's still stuck on that outside. Bryce and Pink almost having a little bit of contact there as Nag slams into the wall on the inside. He's lagging pretty hard. Oh, Morwam comes down on Avento. Yummy gets a little tap from Coma. Coma finally finds the inside to at least go single file as Bryce almost tries to take it away there. Once again, Krieger in awkward corner is going to lose the inside to Yummy, who's going to take the lead. A shockwave goes through the pack as now they're 3 wide for second place. Coma stuck in the middle. Pink just backs out, goes all the way to the back of the pack. Coma's going to be behind Krieger. Krieger giving Bryce some rotation, has to slam on his brakes. Vento gets involved there. Oh, right there, bottleneck. Krieger goes up to the wall as everyone gets slammed together, and there goes Morwam up on his side and upside down. That will be a caution, and there it is. Yummy's gonna have the lead. Krieger tries to send it in on the inside, gets a run on the exit of the corner, but it's not gonna be able to get there in the end. As even now Bryce trying to get a run on the inside, almost hooks, actually does hook Krieger there going across the line. That will bring out our first caution. Looks like pretty much everybody is gonna be going down pit road. Krieger and Bryce just kind of hanging out back here. So we'll take a look at what happened there. They're going into the corner. It's quite the bottleneck. Morham's going to get a little push here from Ginty. That kind of sends him up into Coma. So I don't think anything will be done. No warnings will get handed out. Looks like it was just... just a little bit of contact. It's so hard. These cars are really tight, and when you go 3 wide through the corners, it's really hard to control it. So unsurprising that they're having a little bit of time kind of figuring that out. It's like everybody comes down pit lane, so Everyone will keep their spot in line. Was the driver that won the race back. Ooh. Like Roblox is slightly coming back. That's good. I was able to access the home page of Roblox. Refreshed and I was able to get it again. There is an active incident. As you can see here, there is an active incident that Roblox has reported. We'll keep our eye on it, but everything looks good. All right, here we go. Back underway here at Indianapolis. It's a good start from Yummy and Evento. Break away as it's a bad restart for one driver. It looked like someone wasn't ready. Someone didn't go. Might have been Estonian that didn't go. Krieger catches up to the two-car breakaway. Levento goes wide. Yummy slow in the middle of the corner. Krieger with a good corner is going to be taking the lead here through turn 4. Yummy's trying to drop back. Doesn't quite work out. Actually gets caught up in the middle. And here comes Ginty. 3 wide for the lead as we come back to the line. It's going to be an awkward corner. He's gonna go up the racetrack. Yummy's trying to back out. Doesn't quite work out in that time. Now Yummy's gonna go up and over. Lands it, but will it be a caution as everyone else slams into the wall? Vento dragging him with, and Yummy spins out. No caution. Ginty's gonna drop back. Morway emerges, so that'll give Coma the lead. Vento in second. What in the world happened there? They're gonna get caught up here. Ginty just going wide. I don't know why Yummy tried backing out there. That just would have caused this pinch. But what happened to Evento? I mean, he just tagged there and just comes back up into the field. Yummy will merge back in. That'll make 2 cars merging, and so far, every time that Yummy has merged, he has screwed over his race. So we'll see if this does it yet again. Ooh, Nag. Oh. Gets into the way of Yummy, and an Estonian finishes it off. Vento to the back bumper of Como. Ooh, wanted to look down to the inside there. Bryce. Like he got caught up on the apron there, right in front of Krieger. Ooh, Vento wanted to look down low. Doesn't do it there. One kind of gets into the wall. It's inevitable. There's no way to really enforce the wall tap. It's gonna happen. Seen this before in previous seasons. The wall here at Indy is just what you kind of have to let the drivers do. Wanted to get the bumper in there on the corner. Couldn't quite get it done. Now he's gonna try it here. Doesn't have the run. Oh, does have the run out of the corner. now got the inside going down the back straightaway, but Bryce and Krieger are closing in. Orem not too far behind as well. Oh, a little bit early on the brakes for Bryce. Krieger wasn't quite expecting it. Doesn't make the pass. So goes up the racetrack. Bryce down low. Krieger pushes Coma. Actually clears Coma for second place. A little bit of a tap, gets help from Krieger. Now Coma's back down to the inside, gets a huge push from Krieger. Oh, Krieger almost wanted to go through the middle. Didn't do it. It was probably the smart move. Now Vento looking back down to the inside's got it. Going into turn 3. Again, end of the stage is on lap 15. So it's about 5 to go for stage 1. Oh boy. Oh, that was a lag spike. Oh, Krieger messes up the corner. Got a tap there from Coma, and Vento will start to run away. Krieger up and into the wall. Slight bit of wall riding there, but good corner. Gets a big amount of, gets a huge run through the middle of the corner. Krieger's gonna get a bump here from Bryce. He goes down to the inside. Bryce follows through. So Krieger's gonna have the lead going into turn 1. Ooh, Vento a little bit hard into the wall there. Krieger, big time fuel conserving. Bryce is gonna take advantage, goes down to the inside. Little bit of a late block by Krieger as Coma, ooh, sends Pink in. Pink with the inside backs out, probably the smart move. Bryce fills in down low. Ooh, Pink goes a little bit wide as the server has another big lag spike, almost a wreck right there. Krieger with the lead back. Gets the inside, takes second place right back. Oop, that's Yummy. Pink drops back out of 3 wide, probably the smart move. Yummy dives it in. Coma gets the nose down on Krieger, now has the inside, looking to take the lead away from Krieger. Bryce goes 3 wide, down low. Coma has to goose the throttle a little bit. Bryce is going to get a little push from Vento, and they go 3 wide. Whoa, Krieger almost takes himself out on the nose of Bryce. Gets down to the inside, gets some big pushes from Vento. Not quite going to have the inside as Yummy now back up front. Nearly a little incident between Vento and Bryce right there. Yummy now up to 3rd. Good block there on Vento as Coma. A little bit of a gap. Krieger's fuel conserving quite a lot. We know that. Here comes Yummy down to the inside. Krieger, I don't know if this is the time to fuel conserve. Ooh, awkward corner for Yummy. Gets a punt from Vento, and Vento's going to shove them both into the wall, and they all drop back. Vento being a little bit deadly tonight. That's the wrong one. I keep clicking the wrong one. Let's take a look at what happened here. So, going into the corner. And Yummy gets on the brakes and then gets a nice little send from Vento, and then they go 4 wide exiting the corner. He bounces back. a whole lot of stuff going on right there. Ooh, incident coming out of turn 4 for a couple of drivers. We have the final lap of stage 1. Vento right on Coma's rear bumper, nearly turns him. He's gonna have an awkward entry into 2. Krieger dives it in the grass. Bryce gets taken out. What was that pass by Krieger? Pink looking down to the inside. Not gonna get it. Avento defends the spot. Coma is gonna hold that gap as here comes that server lag. Coma will win stage 1. Avento in second. Pink in third. Morwam and Krieger battling. Krieger gets 4th. Oh, that was close. I love when I click Avento and it goes to Bryce. So, Como getting another stage win. Avento in second. Third. Krieger 4th. Morwam in 5th as Avento goes a little bit too deep into the corner. Nearly kills Coma and himself. They go almost 4 wide through turn 4. Yummy gets caught up on Nag. I think they're having a little bit of a disagreement back there. Oh. I think they had a little bit of a disagreement. No caution. There's the caution. Caution's out. Vento's gonna get the race back. Oh my god, Krieger gets a massive wall pop and dies. Como will get 3rd place. It's gonna be a dogfight for 4th. Vento gets the race back. I think Pink got 4th. Yeah, Pink got 4th. Looks like everybody's gonna be coming down pit lane once again. Oh, what in the world is going on back here? Oh, Nag will stay out. So we'll have one driver stay out, and that will be Nag. Oh, maybe he didn't cross the line. Oh, no, he just didn't cross the line. All right, pit road's open, but let's take a quick look back at what happened there. So this is going into turn 4. Watch the top of the screen. You're gonna see Yummy in like the grayish car and then Nag in the red. So Yummy's is gonna go quite wide, gets popped or gets caught up with with Yummy there, and then what happens here down the front straight? Oh, Jinty just straight turns into Nag, and that flips. That is such a weird wreck. So Jinty in that black car behind Yummy, it was the white car. And Nag in the red back there and just kind of turns in. I'm surprised that flipped on. That is an interesting wreck. Then we'll take a look at that wall pop by Krieger. So going into turn 3, it's a little bit of help there from Coma, and then just pops off the wall. Whew. It's unlucky. So, 17 complete here at Indianapolis. All right, here's the countdown. And oh, a little bit of a jump by Avento. Good restart by Yummy, able to get to the inside. You saw it there, went 3 wide with Como and Morwam. He goes up to second place. So Avento will have a little bit of a lead. Coma's gonna get caught back here with the pack, and Morwam. Oh boy, that's not good. Genty. Oh! Oh man, I thought he was gonna hit the wall there. That was close. Oh, Yummy, an awkward corner. Still holds on to second place. Avento starting to pull a gap. Ooh, a little bit of tap there from Como. He wants to get around Yummy. So far, Yummy has not been really playing. Stage in on lap 30, so just about 10 laps to go in stage 2. Cautions have made it so fuel hasn't been really an issue yet tonight. We'll see the longer stage 3 if it becomes a issue. Of course, I predict we are going to continue to see flipping throughout the rest of the day, but only time will tell. Krieger. Really bad entry. Oh, Avento hits a wall pop. Oh, and there he goes back. He'll drop back to 4th. It's not too devastating, but wow. Just shows you how bad those wall pops can be. Leading up front, you're kind of pulling a gap on Yummy, but now you got to work your way back up through the field. Yummy going a little bit wide in turn 4. Como will take the inside away. And Yummy wanted to almost looked like he wanted to drop back behind, but you know, you had 3 cars behind you. That ruins Avento's line. Now he drops back even farther, and Yummy's gonna start falling back. No, Como will start pulling a gap here on Yummy. Krieger falls into 3rd. Avento back in 4th. Krieger already starting to fuel conserve again. Right up to the front bumper of Avento. Well, I don't think Avento wants to save any fuel. Ooh, very awkward corner for the 44. You can tell if they're not really hanging up on the bottom lane, if they are in the middle or they're up high, it's not a good corner. You kind of have to get the corner perfect to go anywhere. Oh, big run from Avento. Nearly kills Krieger's Pink looks like he got caught up on a wall pop. Man, those wall pops are bad. Yeah, he did. It sucks at a track where you kind of have to use the wall, that the wall pops are so bad. We keep on watching. They have more distance in the back. Ginty just slammed into the side of, I think it was Ginty that slammed into the side of somebody. Ooh, I think Avento wants to go by, or at least help Krieger catch up to Yummy. And that little move there is going to drop Avento back almost to pink. We slowly catching up on Coma. Half a second gap, and slowly closing in. I think it's gonna close. It's been slowly closing, I'll say that. Field kind of, everybody's kind of closing in. Everybody, yeah, the whole pack's kind of getting more conjoined together. There goes Yummy, diving it into turn 2. He's gonna try to take this lead away. Oh, what happened back there? Oh, it was a pinch between Estonian and Nag, and then it just kind of exemplified. Here comes Krieger, 3 wide for the lead. Avento with the tap, Yummy shoving him down. Yummy's gonna hold on to the lead, but Krieger holds on to the inside. Como will drop back to the third. Avento's right there on the inside. Oh, still clear. Pink up and into the wall. Yummy, I think, wants to get out of this lane. And unfortunately, that's not gonna end too well for him. Some run here on the outside. Krieger fuel conserving again. He's gonna hold up Yummy. Yummy will get the lane here. Going out of turn 3 is we're still experimenting back there. Oh boy. Oh, how did that not end in terror? I mean, they squeezed each other, and I'm surprised that still worked. I think Avento almost wanted to go 4 wide there. Yummy and Avento drop back. Oh, more wham. Really trying the inside. Everybody gets caught up on each other. Oh, man. Everyone kind of shoved it in that race. Or that. What am I saying? Everyone just decided to send it in. Turn 2. A little bit of contact there with Pink and Yummy. We'll drop back to third as the pack forms up again after Hill nearly died. Ginty looking down to the inside, almost a bumper lock incident there. Oh, Yummy's gonna get some good rotation here. Dives to the inside, gets another push from Ginty, and he's gonna go to the lead. Oh, Coma, car very upset that corner as Ginty shoves his way down to the inside and now to the lead. Yummy not too happy. Ginty's gonna let off and lets Avento take the inside. Now he's gonna go all the way to the back. Not sure why. Interesting moves there. What? Oh, Avento. I guess everyone's kind of letting off here. Not sure what that all was about. Some fuel shenanigans, I'm gonna guess. Nag up to 4th place. Oh, here comes Krieger. Oh, Yummy. Brake check. Oh, that didn't quite work out. Nag send it. Oh, Coma sends Avento Up and over. That's going to be a caution. Here it is. Coma sends it in on the inside. Oh, Yummy tried to get the switchback, but here comes Krieger. Can't make it work. Oh, they all go slamming up and into the wall. All right, so Coma will get the race back. Krieger gets third. Everyone else comes across the line. So another caution here on lap 31. Actually, no one remembered the stage. I just realized. Oh, what in the world? I think everyone will be coming in this time. Someone's up there. Ginty. Not in the game. All right, let's take a look back. I am delusional. So, what happens here with Evento? He's dropping back. Oh, tags Nag, then tags Coma. Him dropping back just caused his own fate there. That was the end of stage 2. Coma got the stage, Yummy in second, Krieger in third, Morwam in fourth, and Pink in fifth. You're making sure everybody is ready. And we are back underway here in Indianapolis. Front four get a good start. Pink a little bit late on that start. Yummy already looking down to the inside. Has had good restarts here already. It's Morwam almost wanted to make it go 3 wide. Backed out of it. Two by two going down the back straightaway. Pink and Bryce catching up. Oh, Morwam, what are you doing? Going through the middle. And then now backs out. That was a risky move. And now he's going to drop even farther back. Not sure what the thought process there was. Trying to work on the outside. Everybody dies coming out of turn 4. We start the last stage of the race. Someone's going to start pulling that gap once again. We'll see if he's able to keep it this time. They still try to kill each other in the rear pack. Yummy to the wall there in turn 2 or turn 1. Krieger, big run through turn 2, right up to the back bumper of the 20. Moran 3 wide. Avento stuck in the middle. I'm surprised Avento hasn't dropped back yet. It's gonna be an awkward corner from everybody back there. Field staying mostly single file. Down on the inside looking to go around Morwam. Arm goes a little bit wide into the wall. Koma able to keep his gap. In front of Yummy actually extended it by about a 1/10. Looks like it's going to start to close down here. A little bit of contact back there, Avento and Pink. Let me make the dive here. Oh, he dove it in a little bit. There's more shenanigans going on back there. No dive there in turn 4 either. Krieger also starting to catch up. Yummy's gonna look down to the inside here in turn 1. Koma try to get the switch back. Looks like he wanted to, but the gap filled in. Krieger got there in time. Though Krieger not able to hold the inside for that much longer. Yummy takes the lead. Already starts fuel conserving. That's gonna get this pack grouped back up together. Oh boy. Fuel conserving stuff. I mean, you want to make it to the end of the race, but oh boy, is it going to be complicated to make it work with this field. I mean, already you have to run almost kind of a perfect line, especially if you're side by side. And everyone grouped up together only causes that. And he drops back, almost messes up Nag's line. He's gonna try to pull a gap, but almost right there. Got help from Krieger. Vento trying to work his way back up through the field. He's been kind of stuck in this like mid pack from 4th back on the 6th. Slowly he's been working his way up through the field, but right now he's stuck on the outside with Morwam. Ooh, just had a little bit of a bump there with Krieger. A whole lot of fuel conserving going on. Oh, Avento's gonna have the inside here to Krieger. So far, I think Avento's been the fastest car. As long as he can get up front, I think he's been the fastest car. But he's just been kind of stuck in the mid-pack, so he hasn't been really able to show his speed, and he's been very aggressive tonight. It's also part of his problem. He's been pretty aggressive. Had a couple of incidents, some of them not to his fault, but others to his fault. And here he goes. Now he's going to go take the lead here. Almost squeezes Yomi up and into the wall, but he'll take the lead, and he'll start fuel conserving. And Yomi will drop to the inside. He's not going to have any part of that fuel conserving. Vento with a good corner. Gets that lead right back. Well, it's going on back here. Good job by Nag. He doesn't cause an incident there. As this field continues to fuel conserve. Oh, yummy. Right up to that quarter panel. Vento. Completely off the gas there, lets Yummy by. Maybe some draft shenanigans there? "15 laps to go. Everyone really fuel conserving." Wanted to get to the quarter panel of the 20, just couldn't quite get it. I mean, Krieger was there. Oh, Yummy dives it in on Avento. Doesn't quite get the move done there, but everyone else is going to start to get closer together. He's going to try it here. Still not quite going to work out. Got the lane, but oh, they're wrecking back there. He saved it. Until lets off. Yummy lets off. It's all about fuel shenanigans now. Oh, Morwam got caught up on Bryce. Those two might have to merge. We got a little help there from Krieger. Until went right towards the wall, and these two. I mean, not sure. I mean, maybe it's gonna be close on fuel. I have a feeling that it's not as close as these guys are driving it out to be. But from a couple of drivers, their fuel looks fine to make it to the end. We'll see. 12 laps to go here in Indianapolis. It's Looking like it might come down to a fuel race. Everyone up front just been lifting off the gas significantly. Comes the two cars merging back in, and per the rules, they will have to pit if a driver from this pack pits. Or anyone in the field. I mean, this is just the whole field, though. Already starting to cause some incidents back there. It is still possible to have a caution. Will not be surprised if there is one that comes out. Oh, Krieger, risky block there on Yummy. These guys have to be so off throttle at this point. I would not be surprised if the pack is like a second or so slower than they were earlier. They didn't have to fuel conserve, because I think that's how much they're letting off. I mean, it's the whole field. It has to be doing it. Oh, that looked like a bumper lock situation just waiting to happen. There goes Jinty getting a little bit of a wall pop there. Getting to more wham. They're going to go flying towards the wall. They're going to have a little incident again. 10 laps to go here at Indianapolis. 5 cars kind of break away from the other 5. Krieger looking down to the inside. Just not sure. Maybe these guys were pushing all race and the guys up front weren't. Because I'm still looking at my data points here, and the driver should be able to go to the end. But of course, I don't have the data point of all the drivers. Maybe they were all pushing in the middle of the pack, especially Avento. I imagine he was pushing every lap up until these last couple. That kind of starts to reform together. Potential for a caution starting to grow once again. Now Krieger looking down to the inside, nearly wrecks himself there. Avento wants to desperately drop back. Oh, Krieger nearly wrecks Avento there. And himself. Oh, man. Now Avento's not going to have a lane. He's going to be stuck on the outside. So now he's going to either have to brake check somebody or he's going to have to start pushing. And they're fuel conserving. I cannot see myself fuel conserving on the outside. Yeah, now they're not, but Avento's gonna get the spot there. Yummy having an awkward corner. Palma might get stuck on the outside. Pink's gonna give him the room. Krieger with the lead. Avento still heavily fuel conserving. You start pushing. Now, yeah, they're starting to pull a little gap here. Krieger won last week at Michigan. Can he get another win here at Indy? He's going to have to hold off Yummy. And now Avento, again, stuck on that outside. He's going to have to drop back or start really pushing. This might be where the drivers realize that fuel conserving isn't going to quite work out no more. We'll see. I still hear a lot of low RPMs. With the dive. Oh, nearly wrecks Krieger. They're going to both have a really bad entry into turn 2. Here comes Coma. He's looking on the inside. He's been hanging out back and forth for the last like 15 laps. He's looking down low. He wants the inside. Come on the brakes early. Oh, Yummy lets up more than he probably should have in the middle of the corner. Gives up the inside. Krieger still with the lead. 5 laps to go. Avento all the way down low. Coma's gonna hold him there. Krieger just slammed got off the gas. Almost, it looked like he slammed on his brakes. There goes Coma and Avento. They go out wide. Ginty kind of goes with them. Nearly dies. And Pink on the inside. I think Pink's trying to run the Coma Indy line. That's what we're gonna have to call it, the Coma Indy line, where you brake heavily at the beginning of the corner and try to get that exit speed. Let's cause a little spot incident there. As now Yummy is gonna get the lead. Avento back up to third. Oh, and then he gets caught on the outside again. But Krieger quickly back down to the inside. Yummy with a huge wall pop, and up and over he goes. With 5 laps to go, that's gonna be a caution. And there goes Coma up and over. That was the race back, so Coma's gonna be able to hold it, and we're gonna go and have a 4-lap shootout. I knew there was gonna be a caution going on there. It's just unfortunate that it came out like this. Everybody's gonna go down pit lane. Oh, Pink? No, Pink's gonna go down pit lane too. Take a look at the replay. This is just going to be Yummy hitting a wall pop. Gets up towards the wall. Had a good run and then just unluckily gets a wall pop there and almost looked like he could have landed it, but nope, wasn't able to. And what happened here with Coma? It looks like Avento just kind of turned into him. It looks like the same thing that happened with Nag happened to Coma. Still comes across the line in second. Krieger's gonna have a lot of work for these last 4 laps. So Krieger, Coma, Pink, or actually, I'm pretty sure it was Avento in third, then Pink. Looks like a couple of drivers are going to go AFK. Very opportune time for me because I kind of have to go AFK. But I want this race to get over with. Mason trying to push Krieger's car back. Krieger is AFK. As well as more Wham, so 2 drivers not here. Actually, I'm pretty sure 3 drivers, even Junior's not here. Avento AFK, and you know what? Stand aside as well. So I'll be right back. Stay and watch these guys and rip it. All right. I don't know what happened while I was gone. Everyone's out of line now. And 4 laps to go. That's what we'll be restarting with here at Indianapolis. Yummy having a flip from a wall pop. So everyone else gets back in line. So everyone will be able to make it to the end on fuel. Everybody pit. Mason tries to push a whole line of cars. No, I didn't know I just looked at the chat. I didn't know I was gonna read that today. I have 11 notifications. Oh no, I don't. Man, there's a new Discord update where it's called notifications. It's stupid. Hate it. I want to get rid of it, but I don't know how. I'm too lazy to look it up. Oh, Krieger looks to be back. So, a 4-lap shootout. Looks like everyone else is also getting ready to come back. Mason rooting for Krieger, who's right now been up front for the last little bit. Been holding off Avento from just the fuel-saving shenanigans. There's not going to be any of that. Everyone can make it to the end. Here's the countdown. Everyone here and ready? 4 laps to go. It's a very big jump by somebody, and we're underway here at Indianapolis. Como wanted to look down to the inside there in turn 1. Doesn't do it. Krieger has to hold off Como, Venta, and eventually Yummy, if Yummy can get up front. I don't think Pink's going to be able to make any moves. Avento down to the inside. Try to get his nose in. Coma. Little bit of a send. Nope, doesn't make it. Krieger down the blocks. Trying to get him down there. Doesn't work. Here comes Avento. They all go up to the wall. And oh, a big wall pop. Can Coma save it? He can. He only drops back down the 4th. Good save by Coma. But that gives up his lead. He was gonna have the lead. Pink and Avento pass on by. 3 laps to go, and Krieger's got a little bit of a gap. Coma now in the middle of the pack's gonna have to deal with everybody bumping. Got 3 laps to catch up, and I know Pink's gonna be willing to give up his spot. Avento with the send. Oh my goodness, Estonian with the wall pop. Krieger and Avento with a little bit of a gap on the field. 2 laps to go here in Indianapolis. That gap can close up quick. So even though Pink, Coma, and Yummy are that far back now, do not count them out. Everyone going up and into the wall there out of turn 1. Krieger looking for his 3rd win on the season, his 2nd in a row. Avento looking for his 2nd win on the season. Yummy back there looking for his 3rd win of the season. Right now leading the pack. But that gap keeps extending, although Bryce almost went around there. 1 lap to go here at Indianapolis. Avento with the bump sends Krieger up the racetrack. Krieger uses that wall. Avento might not be too happy with that. Avento looking down to the inside here on turn 2. Pops off of Krieger, drops back. Is that enough of a gap? Can Krieger hold on to this lead? 2 more corners to go. Yummy with the send. Avento goes to the wall. He uses the wall to his advantage. Krieger upside down. Yummy passes. And now it's going to be a dogfight between Yummy and Avento. They both wall right off the corner. Avento with his nose up front. Here comes Yummy with the run to the line. I think Avento. That was, oh my, I don't know who got it. I think Avento. Avento got it. Look at how close that was. That is going to be Avento's win. Krieger saying he was robbed. What? Look at, I mean, that is so close. So Avento will get his second win on the season in a photo finish here at Indianapolis. Kiss the bricks. Will he kiss the bricks? What they're gonna do is burnouts. I'm guessing maybe the win is not official with that wall riding at the end. Of course, it hasn't been enforced. It was only enforced in qualifying, so it'll be up to Junior to see how that does. I mean, this is what's in question right here. We'll take a look at the replay. We're gonna watch Avento. He's gonna get a big. I mean, he kind of did it. He got a huge send from Yummy. Right, so Yummy kind of sends Avento into the wall. Krieger's coming back up, and I mean, I don't really know who I would even blame on that one. Maybe Yummy, maybe Avento for, I mean, Yummy for the send, Avento not backing out, Krieger for coming up into him. I mean, Krieger can't really control the car. I mean, Yummy's going for the position, Avento's going for the position, so that's going to be interesting to see how Yummy looks at that. Not Yummy, MRL mode. It's gonna be interesting to see if Junior has any. Yummy's saying that he rode the wall because that he sent him. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, Yummy sent Avento. He could have backed out, but I mean, no one's done that. So we'll see what Junior comes up for, and while we have this downtime, let's let up Krieger. Looks like Avento's gonna start doing his burnouts. Krieger, you are going to be the unfortunate one tonight. Oh, what is your take on Avento's win?
It sucks, mainly. I was almost about to go back to back, but all because he wall rode, and because you're gonna come out, like you're gonna come up out the corner, and I already knew as soon as if I can just get in front, I thought he was gonna hit the wall and stop. I was like, oh, he's not going, he shouldn't wall ride, right? Nope. Wall rides. I'm almost clear. Nope. He gets the speed boost. I get clipped, and then I'm just up and over.
Yeah, I mean, Avento, not much I'm going to argue for Avento's side here. I mean, there's not much he could have done. He did get a huge send from Yummy. I mean, you were all right. Well, you wall rode to get past Avento just a couple laps ago. Do you think this is going to be an officiating thing for Junior, or do you think that's just how this track kind of is with the wall ride?
Both. Because
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff that could have been called but wasn't. But it's just if you would have smacked the wall, he probably been slower. But if he would have wall rode and got like further up next to me, that probably would have turned out better. I know Yummy probably would have sent me to try and make the move. Like not like trying to be a dickhead, but just go for the win. But if he would have done that, Avento would have been stuck on the outside probably.
Right. All right, Krieger, we got to go and interview our winner, so we might come back to you, but I'll let you down. We might come back. All right, let's get our winner up here. Avento confirmed the winner, I'm pretty sure. I'll just say he is. Avento, a little bit of controversy with the wall ride, but I think you got a little bit of help with that.
Like not. I was holding my line. I planned to do the move to turn 4, but then Yami just didn't even try to make the corner. It's understandable. I mean, he got frustrated the entire race. Everyone was fucking him over as everyone was fucking each other, and he was in prime position to just send both of us. Thing is, I was like in a dilemma where if I don't want wall road, I would have got stuck on the outside, and that's basically a lost opportunity of win, or a wall road and see what things will happen. And not the way that I would want to win. I mean, there were so many cleaner moments that could have happened. Sorry for Krieger, had basically nothing really to do. Yes, and that's it. Sad for him. Not the way that I wanted to win, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did really anything wrong. Everyone did what I think they should have in that moment. But coming to the line, photo finish. I mean, Yummy had that run. Did you try scrubbing off a little bit of that run? How did you hold him off right there to the line?
I honestly don't know. I was just praying for me to get faster, and hope that he doesn't get the side draft. The side draft would be in his favor, and yeah. I mean, even if Yummy did win, he caused a direct on turn 3, at least my vision. But it's not worth a penalty, especially when I was also one of the big part of the RACC actually. But yeah, got lucky with the photo finish, I guess.
All right. Well, Avento, anything else to add on for tonight? I mean, second win of the season.
Yeah, looks like the line didn't work for some people.
All right, thank you, Avento. All right, let's get second place up. Nearly got the win at the line. Let's try getting up Yummy here. Yummy, where are you? Oh wait, you in your
I'm in
car?
pit lane. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm naked, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Roblox went down while I was trying to change my avatar, so.
I see. All right. Yummy, a little bit of controversy there, but I want to focus more on the finish, the race to the line. How did you get that last little bit of run down the front straightaway? And I mean, how could you maybe have gotten that win?
Side drafting. I don't think I was getting that win. I mean, if I was able to control the car better into turn 4, I probably could have gotten it, but I was trying to avoid Krieger and Avento dying between 3 and 4, so couldn't avoid it. Sorry to Krieger that he got caught in the crossfire. Sucks for him. But It's not like the favor hasn't been put in reverse earlier in the season, so sorry,
I see.
not sorry.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot the favors that were going in. All right. So Yummy, how about the race overall for you? I know you said you were kind of on the fence about racing.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
kind of in the front, rear, mid. You kind of were everywhere all race. So how was the race for you overall?
It didn't matter what fucking part of the track you were at. It was horrid. Fucking nobody knew how to give space. Like the track itself, fine. The people. I mean, it's just it's
Average indie
headache
race.
inducing.
It's an average indie race.
No, it's
No?
not. It is.
Really?
It was headache inducing. The amount of stupid shit people were saying, you had no room to do anything. So the moment anybody got into each other, it's like, who would have fucking guessed that you're in a packed track and you get into somebody and you fucking crash? I'm surprised we didn't see more cautions.
Yeah.
But
I'm also kind of surprised we didn't see more.
But yeah. So definitely wasn't in the best of mood coming into the last lap. I figured I was going to be able to make it to the inside of Evento. Evento turned down a little bit too much, ended up sending him into the wall, which is just a whoops, whatever, carry on. But then Krieger just washes up into Evento. It was very clear he wasn't expecting him to be there, and for good reason.
Right.
But sucks for Krieger. Vento can go fuck himself. I owe him nothing.
And then Yummy and we know that you're racing for the rest of the season up until the chase is like up in the air. But any plans on racing in the next couple of weeks? I don't know where we're going, but
I don't even remember which one it is. Watkins Glen, probably not.
Milwaukee. The chase starts at Darlington. Ooh.
Watkins Glen, Milwaukee. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, thank you, Yummy. Congrats on being runner-up. We'll let you down. Everyone else out of my stage. Thank you. All right, and I think that will wrap it up here at Indianapolis. That was quite the finish. Vento somehow getting it there at the end. You can see the car there in victory lane. Well, thank you all for tuning in to Indianapolis. Let's go over the schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow is AIRL. Let me get you a time on that one since it's been up in the air all week. It is at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So at 1:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow will be AIRL at Kansas. Not Eldora. It is at Kansas. And then MRL is... let me get the event. Oh, there's no event. But MRL will be tomorrow at 4 Eastern. So be one right after another. Hopefully, MRL doesn't have to get delayed a little bit. It probably will have to get delayed just a bit by AIRL, but hopefully it's not too bad. But again, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. We got a doubleheader with AIRL and MRL, and we'll see you tomorrow.